Hi, welcome. This quick video will explain peer review. You may have heard the terms academic article, peer-reviewed article, and scholarly article, but what do these terms mean? Basically, they are all different ways of describing the same thing. Research articles that have been published in scholarly journals. Let's look at what a research article is and how it gets published in a journal. First of all, the article reports a scholar's research, practice, and findings, and it's written with an audience of other researchers in mind. Finally, in order to be published and accepted by the scholarly community, the article must pass several quality tests, the most important of which is called peer review. So let's explore the academic publishing process a bit more, so we can get a better understanding of the role of peer review. Imagine a researcher wants to share a discovery with the academic community. To do this, they write a draft article describing their research and findings and submit it for publication in a scholarly journal. The journal's editor reads over the article to decide if it's a good fit. And this is the first test the article has to pass. If it is a good fit, the editor sends copies of the article to a group of experts to evaluate its quality. It's a process called peer review. This is the article's second and most important test. These experts are the author's peers, since they are working in the same research area. And since they are making a judgment about the article, they are sometimes called referees. So peer-reviewed articles are sometimes called refereed articles. Each reviewer evaluates the article by asking questions to judge the quality and significance of the work. Questions such as, what is the research about? Is it interesting? Is it important? Is the methodology sound? Are the conclusions logical? And are the findings original? Based on the answers to these questions, the reviewers decide whether the article is worthy of publication. They then make a recommendation to the editor, either to approve the article or reject it. Even if they recommend publishing the article, they usually expect the author to make revisions. The editor has to make the final decision whether the article should be approved, rejected, or revised. Rejection is common. The most prestigious journals are very selective, so they tend to have high rejection rates. Some journals reject more than 90% of the submissions they receive. From the time the researcher first submits his or her draft article to the time it is finally published, several months or years may have passed. Once the journal is published, it is made available to subscribers, which are usually university libraries, because individual subscriptions are very expensive. By the way, like all established systems, the peer review systems has its critics. Scholars continue to think about how the peer review process might be improved. Adelphi University Libraries has tools to help you find peer-reviewed research. If you want to know more about peer review and the processes it involves, or need help finding peer-reviewed articles, navigate to the AU Libraries website and ask a librarian for help.